needs my body. Oh, my body is a door. My body is a vessel, and this body is not yours. My body.
Peace and prosperity. This is Asaya, and welcome back to Earth's Feminine. This video is not going to be like my traditional educational videos. This is going to be more of a vlog kind of a video because today is my birthday, and since I made my last vlog, well, I would say since I made my first vlog style kind of video, I definitely felt obligated to come back on here and make another video and follow you guys up on what is going on in my life, how my life is going thus far, and some of the revelations that I've had since the time that I first posted my first vlog video. My eyes have basically opened to a lot of things that I was not aware of before. I made that first video around the time that we were still in the eclipse season. Really, the eclipse season was just like coming to its head, and I was realizing a lot of things, you know. After I decided to make that video where I basically broke down in the car crying and sharing with you guys about like all of the emotions that I was feeling at that time, I realized that there was a lot of things playing into the way that I was feeling and why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. One of the key things that I said in that video, that I shared with you guys in that video, was that I didn't feel like my life was my own. And that stuck out to me after I made that video, because if I'm feeling like my life isn't my own, if I'm feeling like some overarching force has more power over my life than I do, then that means that I'm not fully living, or I'm not fully making decisions that are aligned with me. And so I had to really look at what decisions I was making and how I was choosing to live my life that was causing me to feel like my life was not my own. And one of the biggest things that I saw that was causing me to feel that way was this battle I was having when it came to my daughter and whether or not I was going to enroll her into public school or not this year. My daughter started preschool for the first time ever last year in 2022, and that was something that was much needed at the time because I needed the space. I needed to be able to just think on my own and have her have somewhere to go that was fun, engaging, and free-flowing, you know. And the preschool that she was at was a very Montessori type style of a school. So a lot of the ways that they taught and the things that they did in the school, I really enjoyed seeing, and basically I just really liked the school. But things changed when this summer came around. After her preschool ended in the spring, I realized that I was spending a lot of time away from my daughter. I realized that that time that I was spending away from her wasn't allowing me to have or develop the skills, healthy mothering skills that would allow me to deepen my relationship with her as time progressed. And I started to feel like, you know, after she was in summer school in 2022, and then she jumped into preschool in the fall, and then we went like back into the spring. Her school ended, and then I was about to like jump her right back into summer school. And when I was bringing her to the summer school, like to the summer school classes, and I wouldn't even call it summer school, it was more like summer camp. When I was bringing her to summer camp, I just felt this vibe of like, this doesn't feel right anymore. Like, it felt right at the time, but it doesn't feel right anymore. And there were even starting to be moments in our relationship where, you know, my daughter would clearly vocalize to me and tell me that, you know, Mom, I want to spend more time with you. You know, I feel like, you know, there was a lot of things that was going on. I wouldn't say a lot of things, but basically she was just feeling like I didn't like her. Like I didn't enjoy her presence, because whenever she was coming home, it was like I wasn't developing these skills of motherhood that she would come with, you know, her energy, and I'm like trying to navigate this energy. So basically I just got to a point where I realized, like, I need to focus on our relationship. And once the next school year came around, I had all this angst about making the decision to fully homeschool her. And this is why I say I had to really reflect on that video that I initially did, my first vlog that I did. I had to reflect on that video and really see, like, okay, when I recorded that video and I broke down crying like that, I had just went to go drop my daughter off at school, you know? So I'm like tying the pieces together and realizing like that had something to do with why I felt the way that I felt that day. And I realized that I don't want to raise her traditionally. I don't want to live traditionally. I want to have a unique lifestyle. I want to live without bounds, without constrictions, and freely. And I can do that. I have the permission to do that. I don't have to force myself to do something or live a certain way just because that's what everybody's doing, or what I think I should be doing because I was already doing it, you know? So it was there that I had the revelation that this is something that I really want. You know, I really want to raise my daughter, and I want to teach her, and I want to unschool her. I want to privately educate her. I want her to discover herself and her gifts and all of these things before, you know, the education system gets to her and all of a sudden her creativity dampens and, you know, her light dampens because of the environment of, you know, bullying and all of these things. So fast forward to now, I've fully made the decision to have her with me full time, and privately educate her, and also unschool her. If you don't know what unschooling is, or if you've never heard of unschooling, basically unschooling is where you're completely allowing your child to lead themselves in their learning. And you're allowing them to basically have the permission to value themselves instead of being forced to have an authority tell them what's important for them to learn and what's not important for them to learn. So it's giving children the sovereignty over learning, over how they learn. And the way that children learn is always going to be through play. And honestly, this was really important to me because this system and the way people work and live life and do things nowadays, you know, if you don't have that element of sovereignty and personal authority in there, which most people don't, you're going to be basically enslaving yourself to society. You're going to be enslaving yourself to, you know, the corporate systems, the job markets. Basically, the modern day workforce is modern day slavery. And I don't want that for my future. I don't want that for my daughter. Like, what I want for us is something that is beyond this time. So I'm fully embracing that now. And it's something that I had to, in layers, realize this is what I actually want. And question myself as to why am I not allowing myself to just have the thing? Because when we want something and we have this strong desire for something, our mind will come up with all of these reasons and all of these, you know, all of these excuses and all of these blockages and all of these limitations as to why we can't have the thing now, you know. And for me, not only was I doing that with how I wanted my lifestyle to be with as a mom, but I was also doing that as far as my goals and ambitions, you know, in life and what I had the capacity to create. You know, there's so many opportunities everywhere, all around me. So I've applied to several grants since that video. Like, I wouldn't say like hundreds. I haven't applied to that many yet. But I put myself out there. I started applying for grants, you know, for my business to grow. I started receiving more ideas for what I really want to create, you know, and how it's absolutely possible for me to create that. I started allowing myself to receive the knowledge of how I can expand my business through business credit, through, you know, all of these different avenues that I can just have the thing now and find excitement in the journey of taking back my power. Because really that's what it came down to. That's what it felt like it came down to, is that I just needed to take back my power. I needed to take back my permission to be great. So I was 27. I've just completed my 27th year of, well, my 27th solar year of my life here on earth. And now I'm moving into 28. And 28 will be a great year. 28 is my power year. 28 is the year where everything that didn't work out and flopped and failed, and I had to learn this lesson and I had to learn that lesson, all of that in this year of 28, this year I'm getting it right. This year I'm getting it done. This year I get to have it. I get to have it. I get to have all the things, and I get to aim high. I get to expand my world. I get to break generational curses and experience fulfillment, abundance, prosperity, riches on a level that I'm probably is, you know, beyond what my imagination is getting to at this point. But I know that I was put on this planet, and I came into this experience. I was born into this experience to be greatness and to embody greatness. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So there's been so many things, you know, so many other shifts, right? But these have been the main ones of really embracing motherhood and getting to be with my daughter, love on her, experience motherhood fully, and not be one of those parents that can't spend all day with their child because it gets annoying, or, you know, gets frustrated, you know, with their kids when they come home because they're so busy running in the hamster wheel of this rat race, or this life that was created for us, right? I get to create my own life and how I get to live it. And that's the beauty of living in this time, in this day and age, under, you know, the age of Aquarius. We are creators. We are very intelligent beings that come from all walks of life and all over the cosmos and the universe. So why not tailor your life to look like what it is that you know that you want to have right now, right? Let yourself have it right now. And that's what I am allowing myself to do. I'm allowing myself to have what I want right now. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not making up reasons why I have to wait. Whatever it is that I can do in this moment to get it done, I'm getting it done. It's happening for me, point blank, period. And she's going to get to witness every single bit of it. So I'm looking forward to this 28th year and whatever else that I end up doing on this beautiful day. I will, if I haven't already, definitely include it.
You said the video would be quick.
I did say it would be quick. I did. It's been a while. Okay. We'll go to the park after I finish. So that concludes this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all at my next video. Peace.
I can't see.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Celebrate. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Isaiah. Isaiah Mystic. Happy birthday to you. Kisses. Be the birthday girl. You be the birthday girl. You be the birthday girl. Hey, you be the birthday girl. You be the birthday girl.
Happy birthday!
Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Ooh.